Hey there, YouTube is Gunted73 making another episode of Knife Talk, and today I'll be talking about washers that contact the blade. It's kind of funny, I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner, but sort of hit me. But really, there are a good handful of different types of washers you can have on a knife, obviously. Pretty much, you can have anything from, say, what I think is most common, which is like phosphor bronze washers, which are the little metal bronze colored ones, obviously, hence the name. Do I have any in this baggie? I just have a little bag of spare knife parts here. Here we go. Yeah, I do. And you can see like right there, that's an example of a phosphor bronze bushing. Now, the nice thing with phosphor bronze or bronze phosphorus, however you want to say it, they're sturdy. They're actually metal, so they don't get compressed. So like on some knives, if you tighten, like let's say if you have a knife with a Teflon pivot, or Teflon washers I should say, or Nylotron, this is an example. If you tighten and tighten everything, they're sort of flexible and they could, squish too much. So you have the possibility of over tightening it. But with these metal ones, you don't have to worry about that. I'd say the downside is that they're not the smoothest you could possibly have. They're totally suitable and fine, but you can have smoother washers. And then you can have things like on the Sebenza, like this particular Sebenza has the perforated washers. So imagine this washer with a bunch of holes in it, to help hold the grease in. So you don't have to take the knife apart as much. So that's nice. And then you have knives like the Kershaw Tilt, which this is interesting, because it has a ball bearing pivot. So like, say IKBS, but this knife is not IKBS, but on IKBS, you don't have, a washer like this one. You just have, a little milled out channel with a bunch of little loose ball bearings in there. That's, the contact point between the frame and the blade. It has less friction. That's how, you get the knife that flies open like that. This, with the KVT, it has like a thick plastic washer with ball bearings inset into it. So, you get that same effect. But the nice part with this type of pivot is, there's nothing, like say on a standard bronze, like phosphor bronze bushing, sometimes, at least in my experience, if they're running dry, you kind of have to oil it, so you have to oil it every now and again. With this type of washer, you really don't have to oil it. I tried oiling this, and there was no difference in how, fast or smooth it was. So that's interesting. You don't need to oil it. Very nice. And then you have other washers like Teflon. I don't have Teflon currently, but if you guys watched my Ray, I'm still working on the pronunciation. I think it's Laconico. I've heard Laconico. He said the accents on the O. So Laconico, maybe? I don't know. But basically, if you watch my video on his knives use Teflon washers. So and they were really, really easy to open. Like they were super smooth. But I guess if there were a downside to those, like I said, they could get slightly compressed. But really, that's washers. Mostly, I'm gonna say 90-ish%. I'd say of maybe standard knives like the paramilitary 2, the military, the Sebenza, even ZTO 550. Does this have? Yeah. You can always tell when you look in, you can't tell in this video, but if you look just in the pivot, like in this part of the knife here, between the blade and the handles, if you just shine a light down in there, if you see this color, it has phosphor bronze. So mostly they have, most of the knives I have phosphor bronze. I don't even have any Teflon washers, I don't think, and this is the only ball bearing knife I have. So hope you guys thought that was interesting. If you have maybe a different type of washer I didn't mention that you think is like the best, leave a comment, because always searching for knowledge. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate the view there, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.